What's up, Elite Thenx athletes? It's Chris Heria. Welcome to another video of Official Thenx. Today, I'm going to show you 3 tips for bigger shoulders. Alright, let's get started. So today I'm going to show you guys 3 tips for bigger shoulders. The first tip I want to give you guys is to make sure that you're properly engaging your delts and not having your traps over-dominate an exercise when performing. A lot of times this happens when you're trying to lift up really heavy weight or maybe some weight that you're just not prepared to lift at that time. For example, when you're bench pressing and you're maybe benching too much weight that you can handle and your shoulders just automatically just start engaging it and start helping you with that lift. So a great way to make sure that you're properly engaging your delts is to use lighter weight. Make sure you're using a light enough weight that you can handle to make sure that you're really activating the proper muscles that you're activating and correctly. For example, I can pick up this weight right here and I can do a raise, but to really make sure that I'm really engaging in the proper muscles and I'm not helping with other muscles, you want to use a lighter weight. And also make sure that your shoulder is pushing away from you, and when you're lifting away from your body. Make sure you're slow and totally controlling that exercise. No momentum at all. Alright, so lightweight reps and making sure that you're not going too heavy, but specifically trying to hit those specific muscle groups. Whenever you grab a heavier weight, your body is always going to try to find a way to help it bring itself up. So if it's going to have to strain here on your core, on your lats to help bring it up, it's going to do it. But you really want to focus on that delt for it to grow, so you pick up that lighter weight. All right, guys, the second tip I want to show you is you want to make sure that you're doing all the functions of the delt, which is pressing, the abductions, and the raises. When you're hitting all of these functions, your shoulder is going to be a lot more stronger and it's going to be a lot more versatile in your training. It's going to be used to be doing this movement, and this movement. Also, being able to be strong in all these movements with your shoulders is also going to reduce your chance of getting injured. A lot of times you guys might be doing a lift or be doing a certain press and you're not strong in one way, but you're strong enough in the other one. And because you're strong enough in one way, you put too much weight onto a different direction or onto a muscle that's just not ready for that. And that's how you guys get injured. So make sure that you're doing all the functions and make sure that you're hitting all 3 heads of your delt. So let me show you one for pressing. We can start off with handstand push-ups. Of course, you guys can always do handstand push-ups against the wall. By the way, check out our new Thenx parallel bars coming real soon, guys. Probably in about 2 more weeks. All right. Okay, so there's a great pressing exercise right there. Of course, you guys can always do it against the wall, or you can do it if you're advanced enough, just like me. When you're doing pressing specifically, of course you're working out your delts, but you're emphasizing mainly on that frontal delt. Now I'm going to show you abductions, and this is going to emphasize mainly on your rear delts. So we're going to do face pulls with the Australian bar. So normally we do Australian pull-ups coming up to our chest, straight from our heel to our shoulder. Now we're going to go up straight to our face. Now you can do different grips for this move, of course, too. Wide grip, shoulder, and of course, closed. The main point is that you're hitting that angle of that abduction. All right? So next we have the raise, which is going to emphasize most on your side delts. So get your Thenx resistance band, thenx.com/shop, and let's do this exercise. So you want to step on the resistance band, and now to do a side raise, you can go from the side. Remember, make sure that you're not using too much of that trap. You're pushing the shoulder away from you, and you're completely controlling this exercise. And you can also go in the front, of course. Full range of motion. All right, let's check out the other side. Front. And there you guys go. So there you have it. We hit all three heads, the rear, side, and frontal delt, as well as making sure that we do all three functions, which is the press, the abductions, and the raises. All right, the last tip I have for you guys is to make sure that you are incorporating isometric holds into your workouts. Isometric holds build muscle just like repetitions do. In fact, if you're hitting a plateau, or if you find yourself slowing down, getting stuck in your workouts, definitely add in isometric holds, and this is gonna freshen up your workouts. It's gonna shock your body by doing exercises a different way, doing something that you haven't done with your body, and it's gonna challenge you in new ways. Also, when you're holding isometric movements, you're building your endurance. Not only are you building your endurance, but you're creating more control. You're going to be able to control those muscles better. You're also going to be able to endure a lot more weight, a lot more repetitions, because you're more comfortable with holding those positions. You're more comfortable with activating your muscle for a longer period of time. There's a lot of times you see people, they're training, they can do maybe a couple good lifts or they can do a couple good moves, but can you last? Can you really endure and handle that much? And isometrics training is really going to take all your skills to the next level. You're going to be able to hold longer, you're going to be able to rep more, and you're going to be able to control a lot better, which is just going to take you to the next level. So one thing I can show you for that is L-sit hold. L-sit hold is probably one of my top favorites for isometric holds in general. It'll get your core crazy strong, your shoulders crazy strong, but it's a great one for shoulders specifically. So we're going to do that one now. All right, so there's a perfect exercise right there, an isometrics movement that you can keep practicing. You know, you might start off being able to only hold that move 5 seconds, 10 seconds, but the more you do it, you're gonna get better at it. And if you're incorporating a hold in between repetitions, you're gonna feel the difference in your muscles. You're gonna feel the difference in your pump. The next hold I have for you, for the delts, we're gonna go to a pseudo push-up, the bottom of a pseudo push-up, and hold. Right here. Squeeze your hands and hold as long as you can for time. Of course, if that's too easy, you can go as low as you can. Lean forward until your feet get off the ground. That last one is super tough, but that's a great one for the, really not just the delts, but your core, control, chest, obliques, lats. That's a great exercise right there. Definitely try all of these. All right, so there you have the top 3 tips for bigger shoulders. You want to make sure that you're using proper engagement, not using other muscles to help you, like the traps, and using lighter weight to specifically really target those muscles. You want to make sure that you're doing all the functions of the delt, pressing, the abductions, the raises, and third, last but not least, you want to start incorporating isometrics holds. If you can do the L-sit, amazing. If you could do the bottom pseudo push-up hold, amazing. If you could just hold a push-up position, that's great too. Start at your own pace. But if these tips helped you guys, definitely like the video, comment, share it with somebody to make sure that they're making those gains too, and of course, subscribe so you can make your gains, because we post videos every Sunday at 8 p.m. And the first person to like and comment our videos always wins some Thenx gear. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, you can become a member right now to Thenx.com to get full access to all our workout programs, all our technique guides, daily workouts, all sent straight to your phone. Download our Thenx app to take our workouts and our programs with you everywhere. It's really like having us as a personal trainer in your pocket. Things that I've seen people trying to learn for years, like the handstands, the muscle-ups, I've seen in the matter of weeks, sometimes days even. See you guys next Sunday, 8 p.m., where we'll be covering 3 tips for bigger triceps. Peace out. Love you.